All right, so we got our first box of Shadows of the Galaxy. Just arrived this morning. We're going to crack this bad boy open today. For those that don't know, my name is James. I'm here over at Mixswoo, Star Wars Unlimited, and other nerd hobbies. Love doing these box openings. Very excited after missing out on the first bit of set one. Came in a little bit late to Star Wars Unlimited and failed to get myself any sealed product like this, so we're gonna make do. We've got the first, like I said, box. There's 3 to 4 more coming. I've got 3 more ordered, and I may be able to pick up a fifth total at my LGS tonight on release day. So for those that don't know, Star Wars Unlimited, brand new game came out earlier this year. This is set 2 that officially releases today. It's called Shadows of the Galaxy. It's going to have a very heavy underworld theme. Other themes, we're going to see bounty hunters, Mandalorians, both good and bad. Some other normal heroes and villains. And of course, they sprinkle in some stuff. This also does have some characters from the sequels and spread throughout all of Star Wars' history. For those that don't know, 2 booster boxes, 24 packs per box. The way this set sets up, these are pretty cool. You get 16 cards per pack. You're going to get a leader in every pack and a base in every pack, and the reason for that is for draft purposes. We're going to toss this box down there for a minute. So you'll see we have all the boxes, or all the packs. We've got different artworks. So the 3 packs, we're going to see Bo-Katan Kryze, Boba Fett Daimyo, and young Lando. These are going to be the artwork on these 3 booster packs as we open them. The 3 different artworks that come. So yeah, really looking at it, we are trying to see, there's different rarities. We're going to see common, uncommon, and rare. And then there's also legendary, which is going to be your highest rarity in the game. And you can also have the potential to open a showcase card, which is the big chase. Very rare to get. There's also full art cards, which they call hyperspace. And if it's in foil, it's a hyperfoil. So let's start cracking and see what we get. Also, like I said, 16 cards per pack. When we look through this, you're going to get a leader in every pack. So Star Wars Unlimited plays with a leader and a base. Those dictate the primary colors of your deck that you're building and makes the set very draftable. With release day today, I will be playing in a draft later, so check back for either a little recap video or my Instagram to see how that draft goes. So pack 1, flipping it over. Ooh, we got young Han Solo. Very cool. Cornet City on Corellia. So right there, we can play Han Yellow. Clan Challengers. Ruthless Assassin. Vambrace Grapple Shot. Discerning Veteran. Detention Block Rescue. Warzone Lieutenant. Rich Reward. Look the Other Way. Privateer Skick. All right, those are our commons. We're going to put leaders and bases together, commons off to the side. We're going to do our uncommons of the first pack. Armed to the Teeth. Forlome, this card is great. Commission, and our first rare is Dr. Pershing. Very cool. And we've got a regular foil, just a basic common Desperado Freighter. So yeah, as we go through, I'm going to kind of limit the reading of the cards until we get to the rarities, but we're going to see, again, beautiful artwork, beautiful backs. We got our first Cad Bane. Very awesome. Maz Kanata's Castle. And yeah, we're just going to keep going through. If there's anything, Clone Dessert is one that I definitely want to get. Disabling Fang Fighters or reprint. Bounty is one of the new mechanics, so basically it lets you put these upgrades on your opponent's units, and when they're defeated or captured, you get what the bounty says. Also, some units have bounty. We'll go back to the very first card in the pack. Smuggle is the other big new mechanic. So this lets you play cards from your resource zone. So it basically gives you a second hand out of that, which is really cool. Fugitive Wookiees, great uncommon, or great common, excuse me. The Armorer. Ketsu Onyo, a couple good Mandalorians. Ooh, Hyperspace Jabba's Rancor. And a rare, we got the Aquitans Assault Cruiser. This card I'm actually pretty excited about for any green deck. And then a foil Criminal Muscle. All right, so again, we'll flip it over. We've got Fennec Shand as a hero leader. This is as she's helping Boba Fett. We got the Spice Mines of Kessel. Hyperspace Worshur Tree Tender. Wookiees and Grit are going to be a big theme in this set. So with the Wookiees, we see both Worshur Tree Tender and then Wookiee Warrior. Wookiees are one of the trait types that are focused on. Grit's a very cool mechanic. Basically, as the unit gets damaged, it gets more powerful, which is very thematic for Wookiees. Surprise Strike. This is a reprint from set 1, same artwork. It's Cassian surprising Director Krennic in Rogue One. Great scene, great movie, great card. Ooh, all right, we got Enfyn's Nest. We see Ambush as one of the mechanics. This is a returning mechanic from set 1. Ambush lets you, when you play this unit, so this is a ground unit, you play it into your ground arena, it's going to come in, be able to be ready, and attack another ground unit if there's one available. Very, very cool mechanic. And Enfyn's Nest, it actually pays you off for it. Her and every other unit that is ambushing gives the defender -3, -0, so makes them survive a little bit better. Mandalorian, Embo, ooh, Stolen Land Speeder. All right, good aggressive rare. And we got a foil collection Starhopper. Ooh, first rare leader, my boy, Hunter. Not sure how good he's going to be in this set. I think he gets better as the game goes along, but very excited to pull Hunter. We got Jabba's Palace on Tatooine. Sentinel, another cool ability. This basically means that unless they have the corresponding Saboteur to get around Sentinel, units in that arena have to attack this unit first. Uncommons, we got Guild Target, Spare the Target, Privateer Crew. Ooh, first legendary. We're hitting our legendaries here. We got Rey, Keeping the Past. Very cool unit. And in our rare, or in our foil slot, we got a Hyperspace foil for Heroic Renegade. Ooh, first Hyperspace leader in Bossk, collecting or hunting his prey. Great bounty leader in Villainy. Ooh, Hyperspace Base. These are beautiful. Remote Village on Sorgon. Relentless Pursuit. This is a great common. Great in a Bounty Hunter deck. Cloud Rider, awesome. All right, uncommons, we see Toro Calican, very good bounty hunter. The Clan Saxon Gauntlet and Headhunting. And in our rare slot, we have Kira as a hero. Very interesting if we see her. She also has a leader card, but she's a villain as a leader. So these are the two different depictions of her in the Young Han Solo movie. And in our foil, we've got L337, Lando's Droid. All right, we've got another rare leader in Finn. Not sure how good Finn's going to be. Unfortunately, I think they kind of did him dirty with how he's set up, but very cool to get another rare leader. We got another Cornet City on Corellia. Another Wookiee and Gentle Giant. Lots of different Mandalorians. Ooh, Hyperspace Super Commando Squad. This is a shielded, so it comes in, it has a shield, which means the first time it takes damage, you pop the shield, and it doesn't take damage, and you have to hit it again to get it to finish the damage. Excuse me, very cool card. All right, we got Bounty Posting, a regular Jabba's Rancor. So you can see the difference. This is how it looks in regular, the Hyperspace, full art, gorgeous. Rose Tico, and we have an Imprisoned. Pretty interesting upgrade. You attach it to non-leaders. So there is a big difference. Your leaders do flip over into units. A lot of these effects don't target leaders, but attached unit loses its current abilities and can't gain abilities. So it basically makes it into a vanilla creature. And we have a foil Black Sun Starfighter. Ooh, we didn't flip this one properly, but that's okay. We've got another Young Han Solo. Another Spice Mines of Kessel. Timely Intervention. Boom. This is a great common. Lets you give any creature you play. So you play this for 1. You can play another unit with whatever resources you have available, give it ambush, and you can play it from your smuggle zone, which is great. All right, into our uncommons, we got Cripple Authority, Frozen, and Carbonite. Ooh, only 2 uncommons because we have a hyperspace rare in Xanadu Blood, Cad Bane Starship. And we have Palpatine's Return, returning units from your discard pile, 6 or less for free. So let you add a little bit of resource cheating. And if it's a Force unit, it can be an 8-drop resource cost or less. And we have a rare foil in General Riken. This is one of the few rebels in the set. So that's a callback more so to set 1, which was Spark of the Rebellion, very focused on the Empire versus the Rebellion. Ooh, and we have a regular Bossk. We have Remnant Science Facility on Navarro. Mercenary Company is a reprint. Lots of cool uncommons. The artwork in this set's very cool. We've got a lot of great, again, Underworld units, Bounty Hunters, Mandalorians, references to smuggling. Very, very cool. Fen Rao, IG-11, and Give In to Your Anger. Great artwork of Luke just going ham on Vader in Episode 6. Very cool card. And we have one of the common bounties in foil in Public Enemy. Hondo Ohnaka joins the table. Hondo in this set, I know he's been different points. He's kind of been gray. You know, sometimes he's bad, sometimes he's good. This is him early when he is fully insured on being a villain. We have the Death Watch hideout on Concordia. Cargo Juggernaut's a reprint. Oop, we got an Outflank. Very cool in hyperspace, seeing that for full art card. All right, a new adventure. This card looks phenomenal in all the yellow cunning decks. So all the different aspects have colors. We'll kind of cover those as we go through. So this is a double aspect. You get a returning non-leader unit that costs 6 or less to its owner's hand, then its owner may play it for free. Great bounce effect, great way to cheat on resources, reset damage and things like that, shields, etc. for ETB effects. Very cool. Echo. There is some fringe clones in this set, mainly focused around the Bad Batch. Echo comes in as a very good uncommon. And then Queel. I have spoken. And our rare is Zori Bliss, the smuggler from Episode 9. And we have a foil Fel the Dragon. Great scene in Mandalorian and very cool artwork. All right, we're just about done with the first half of this box. So far, we've had some good hits, nothing crazy, but still good stuff. We have a Rey as a leader. So Rey has both unit and leader card in this set. We have Navarro City on Navarro. All right, getting into our uncommons. Punishing One, Dengar's Jumpmaster. Very cool unit that pays you off for when enemy units have upgrades and are defeated, you get to ready it. Lady Proxima from the Young Han Solo movie, paying you off for Underworld. Very good and limited. I had very good success with her in my sealed pool last weekend at pre-release. We have Coruscant Dissident. So just another good hero. Twilight Underworld. Very cool. And our rare, we have the First Light Headquarters of the Crimson Dawn. This shows you how much grit is a factor in this set. This card itself is a 4/7 with grit, takes more damage, attacks for more, gives all your other friendly 9-leader units grit, and then you can smuggle it out. Very cool. And we have a common Wanted Insurgents as our foil. All right, let's make sure we're doing the flip right. Ooh. Hyperspace Hondo. Again, the hyperspace leaders, these are my favorite. Obviously, showcases are great. I've yet to pull one or have one. So hyperspace is the way that I like to get my leaders and bases, just to have that full art that's always on the table, always on display. Another Maz Kanata's Castle. Go through our commons here. Ooh, there we go. Hyperspace Surprise Strike. I'm very excited to get these. The hyperspaces tend to have a little bit more value when they're being sold. So it's harder to get your hands on because they are also harder to get in packs. So when you get them in cards that are super played, it's great. We have another member of the Bad Batch in Crosshair. Very sniper-esque ability, very cool. Unexpected Escape. It's a great little exhaust trick that lets you exhaust a unit and rescue a captured card. Capture is the other mechanic in this set that basically acts as an exile effect. You capture a unit with a friendly unit, it goes face down, it loses all damage, all shields, anything that it had. When the unit that you have that's guarding it is defeated, that unit goes back to your opponent's side. This lets you do that. Ooh, and we have a Hyperspace Clan Saxon Gauntlet. Look at that. Very, very beautiful artwork. Ooh, and another legendary. We have a Kylo's TIE Silencer. This is, I feel like, is going to be one of the big boys in red aggro villainy decks, aka aggression villainy, which is the red symbol. That's our second legendary. And then we have another one of these little privateer ships. Pretty solid little unit. All right, last pack of the first half. So this is pack number 12. We've gotten 2 legendaries so far. We've gotten some rares. We got a foil rare. No showcase shot. Ooh. Boba Fett Daimyo, the hero version of Boba Fett. Similar status to his hero, or to his leader, villain leader in this first set. However, being 6 instead of 5 is a big difference, but pays you off for all your keywords. Very cool. All right, there we go. Cornet City on Corellia in hyperspace. As you can see, there is a lot of upgrades in this set. There's a lot of smuggle. There's a lot of capture. It's a very, very cool second set. Great way to double the card pool from set 1. Very, very excited to see how this set shakes up the meta. We're going to have Bravado. This is a good way to let you ready units. Lurking TIE Phantom. This may be the best uncommon in the set. May not be, but in at least cunning, that yellow cunning villainy, this card's a beast. It cannot be captured, damaged, or defeated by enemy card abilities. So literally you're only killing it with reducing its toughness to 2 through direct combat damage or through neg 2, or similar effects. And that's all you're getting. So things like Make an Opening, Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, Snoke, those things will kill this. But other than that, this bad boy is going to stick around a lot. And we have Bounty Hunter's Query. Really cool little 1-mana bounty, or 1 resource bounty, excuse me. Got those magic terms still in my head. You attach it to another unit, an enemy unit, and when you capture it or that unit gets defeated, you just search the top 5 cards or 10 cards if that unit was unique to get a 3-cost unit for free. So it's another way to resource treat, which is very cool. And in our rare slot, we have Choose Sides. Hunter and Crosshair, or arguing, choose a friendly unit, non-leader unit, and an enemy non-leader unit, exchange control. So the hope would be you trading something good on your side, or trading something bad on your side for something good on their side. And in our foil slot, we have a foil IG-11. And again, while the cards do curl a little bit here and there, they are coming out of the pack curled on these foils, which is frustrating, but the foiling does look very good, and people love their foils. All right, we're halfway through box number 1 of Shadows of the Galaxy. Let's dig in pack 13. Also, as you hear, these packs are opening. These are paper packs. These are much more environmentally friendly, not plastic, very easy to open. And yeah, they have great artwork and look on them. Flipping it over, we have a new leader, Gar Saxon. So the villainy leader for Mandalorians. Again, Mandalorians are one of the traits that matter down here in this set, and they care about upgrades. So really cool to get one of him. We have our 3rd or 4th Maz Kanata's Castle. That's okay. We're going to see more Mandalorians. Mandalorians in space. Rivals Fall. This is a common removal spell that just defeats anything for 6 resources. That's leaders included. Does not matter. Except for Lurking TIE Phantom. Another Clone Deserter. Reckless Gunslingers. We got some good stuff. All right, into our uncommons, we have The Client, Dictated by Discretion. Really cool. Shielded 2/5 for 3 is very solid, and you get it constantly every phase at a bounty. That bounty falls away after the phase. Don't make the mistake I did in Sealed at pre-release. New card, you got to read them. But it does really cool stuff because you get to heal 5 to your base, which is awesome. Ooh, Cassian Andor, one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. Very cool. Another 3/5 for 3. This stat line is very impressive at 3. Either a 2/5 shielded, 3/5 for 3. which is the legendary Boba Fett unit, same stat line. This card is just a vanilla 3, 5 for 3, but if you smuggle it, which you can pay 5 instead, you get a ready the unit when he's smuggled. Very cool. Enticing reward, an uncommon bounty. You got Cad Bane collecting out here. This one will get you 2 non-unit cards. Reveal them and put them in your deck or in your hand. Rare is Vambrace Flamethrower. So this is the Gauntlet Flamethrower. You'd attach it to a non-vehicle unit. A lot of upgrades are going to specify what you can attach them to. In most instances, a lot of them say non-vehicle if they're not equipped, where they're character-based. So good flavor there. It's going to give you a boost, +1/+1 to your creature or to your unit. And when you attack, you may deal 3 damage divided as you choose among enemy ground units. So you can start picking stuff off, which is very cool. And, ooh, we have a Hyperspace foil. So the Hyper Foil Nima Outpost Constables. And again, in Hyper Foil, the foiling is very nice. The artwork is gorgeous. And the Hyperspace cards are just chef's kiss. All right, we're making our way through the second pile of packs, the back half of the box. Let's see what else we can hook ourselves up with. We got another Cad Bane. Cool. He seems like he's going to be good. Will he be better than Boba in the villain Boba in yellow, black, so cunning villainy? Not sure, but if you want to play Underworld synergies, he's the way to go. We got another Remote Village on Sorgan for the base. All right, we got a Freetown backup. Cool little 2-drop, 1/4. When it attacks, it's going to boost your other units. You can smuggle it. Great. Fell the Dragon. Awesome. Removal spell out uncommon. Ooh, and a Hyperspace Millennium Falcon Lando's Pride. So back in Young Han before and in the actual lore, pre and post Disney, we have the Falcon. It was originally Lando's. It comes to Han Solo. We see how he gets that ship in that movie. So that we got 2 versions of the Falcon. Very awesome. And in our rare slot, we have a Kragan Gore. He's from the Resistance show. He's a 6/6 Underworld villain unit. So no other aspects. This is great and limited in my opinion, just because you can slam him in any villainy deck that you want, which is pretty cool. And we've got a Discerning Veteran, so a nice little bounty hunter in the foil slot. Let's see. Do we have a showcase? Nope. We got another Fennec Shand. That's okay. She seems like a good leader. We got Navarro City on Navarro. We have a Hyperspace modded Cohort. Very good with the Boba Fett hero, having Ambush and Raid. Pretty cool. All right, we have our first Dengar coming in at uncommon. Nice little 1-drop, so turn 1 play. So 2/2, when you play an upgrade on a unit, it may deal 1 damage to that unit. So you can play bounties and deal them damage to make them easier to kill. We have a non-foil L3/3/7. Again, 2/2 for 2, so this is a turn 1 play. When played, you may rescue a captured card. If you don't, you give a shield token to this unit. So a lot of the time, it's going to come down as a 2/2 shielded, which is very good as your turn 1 play. And you can smuggle her out late in the game. If there is a captured unit, that can be very helpful. Remnant Reserves. So we get to start building up the remnants of the Imperials. Very flavorful to refill your hand. And our rare is a Bazine Natal, Spy for the First Order. This card seems great. Just another one in the cunning villainy threshold that they're going to get to keep making that color pairing probably the best in the early running of Set 2 meta. Lets you look at your opponent's hand, you discard one of those cards, and if you do that, player draws a card. You can also smuggle her out. And, ooh, we have another rare. This is a Survivor's Gauntlet in foil. Pretty cool to get a second rare foil. So as we're looking at the aspects, as we've seen them on screen as we go through, you're going to have red is aggression. The white symbol is hero. So as we see that on Han Solo, we have yellow, which is cunning on Cornet City. We have the black symbol is for villainy. Green is for command, and blue is for vigilance. So those are our 4 major aspects. We have red, green, blue, and yellow, and then you're either playing singleton aspect or you have cards that align with heroes or villains. The ones that don't, no penalty to play them in any deck. As long as you have those colors, there's no penalty, which is great. All right, we have a This Is the Way. Letting you dig for Mandalorians or upgrades in just a straight-up hero. Very cool. Conquer Dawn Interceptors, another Commando unit. Unlicensed Headhunter, Saboteur. So that's another effect that I really like. It lets you get around Sentinel, it lets you blow up shields. This unit, while it's exhausted, does have a bounty, but that's the cost for getting a 2-drop 3/2 that can be played in any deck. And we have Wrecker, our fourth, because we have Hunter as the leader, our fourth member of the Bad Batch. We see Wrecker come in. This is one of the best rares in the set. Hero Aggression, 6-drop, 7/6 with Overwhelm. Overwhelm's another cool ability and mechanic in Star Wars Unlimited that basically is comparable to Trample in Magic the Gathering. So when you're looking at this, if I were to attack my 7/6 into, we'll say, your 2/3, I'm going to deal 4 damage because 7 minus 3 is 4. So it'll kill this unit and deal 4 damage to the base. You also have the ability with Wrecker to, when he's played, to defeat a friendly resource. So you can go back from 6 resources down to 5. If you do, you deal 5 damage to a ground unit. So in conjunction with a set 1 base ECL or with that Timely Ambush card that's going to give you ambush, you can be playing Wrecker and just wiping their board out and hitting their base for a ton of damage. And we see that we have a Super Commando squad in the foil slot. We have a Hyperspace Gar Saxon. There we go. Very cool. We have the Remnant Science Facility on Navarro again. And you'll see there's just some vanilla creatures that can just be played, or units that can just be played in any deck. Big reason why. Ooh, Hyperspace No Bargain. Very cool artwork of Luke falling into the Rancor pit. Fennec Shand unit as an uncommon. This card feels kind of like a rare to me. 7 resource, 4/6, can be played in any yellow deck without penalty. It has ambush, you can attack another unit. And while it's attacking, deal 1 damage to the defender if it's a unit for each different cost among cards in your discard pile. So the turn that you ambush with her, you very well could be killing that creature before she even takes damage. Pretty sweet. Scanning Officer, Smuggle Hate. So you get to look at your enemy's resources on play, and you get to defeat one that has Smuggle. They do get to replace it, so they don't lose out on resources, but you get to remove the threat of something hitting the table later. And we have Sonara Sand, loyal to Kragan. So this is from the Resistance show again. This is Kragan's second in command. She's a 4 resource 3/6 with grit. However, when she's exhausted, she does have deal 5 damage to a base, which means it would be your base. And in our rare slot, we have a non-foil General Reekin. 6-drop in command hero 5/7. When played and on attack, choose a friendly unit. If it has Sentinel, give an experience token to it. Otherwise, it gains Sentinel for the phase. So really cool. If it was a Sentinel, you're going to make it more powerful. And if it didn't have it, you can give it Sentinel. So really cool. If you were to ECL this out or Timely Ambush this out, you would get both triggers, and you could make him a 6/8 Sentinel with experience, because you would get both the when played and on attack triggers. And in the foil slot, we have Zuckuss, who pairs extremely well with Forloom. As it says here, he has Saboteur as a 6/6/5 resource. That's phenomenal. Each friendly unit named Forloom gets +1/+1 and gains Saboteur. So there will eventually probably be more than one version of every main unique creature, as they show different creatures or different units in different times. And they only care about the unique name at top, not the sub-trait for those abilities, which is very cool. Into our next pack. Ooh, we have a rare Hyperspace. Is this Hyperspace? No, non-Hyperspace, but a rare leader in Kylo Ren. Very cool. Aggro Villainy leader. Spice Mines of Kessel in Hyperspace. All right, we get to our uncommons. Valiant Assault Ship. Little 3/4 Saboteur. So you get a, as it says, when this unit attacks, you ignore Sentinel and defeat the defender's shields. So all shields get defeated. On attack, if the defending player controls more resources than you, this becomes a 5/4. So very cool. We have a non-foil Zuckuss. So we're starting to build out our Zuckuss. And Forloom combo. We have Sundari Peacekeeper. This is, again, just another good unit. 3-drop. 1/5, but hits for 3 with Raid. So Raid has a number attached to it, says how much it gets plus X plus 0 while attacking. This one is a Raid 2. So this attacks as a 3/5, but also has Restore 2. So Restore is another keyword in Star Wars Unlimited. This is going to let you heal damage to your base equal to the number attached to Restore. And in our rare slot, we have the Survivor's Gauntlet. So when played on attack, you may attach an upgrade on a unit to another unit controlled by the same player. And in our rare slot, we have a Hyper Foil the Client. Look how cool that card is looking. Very, very awesome. All right, we're winding down on this box here. We will have, again, like I said, 3 more boxes coming by mail. Maybe able to pick up another box from LGS. So we're going to see 3 to 4 more box openings, which will be great. As we continue, we have another Boba Fett Daimyo, another Maz Kanata's Castle. We have a Hyperspace Detention Block Rescue. All right, getting into our uncommons, we have Midnight Repairs, healing 8 damage from any number of units. Pretty cool effect in double blue if you are in a double vigilant deck. 2 resources to heal damage is pretty sweet. Armed to the Teeth, Spare the Target. This is pretty cool. It's a Waylay. So Waylay was a single cunning, so no hero or villain, 3-drop, 3-cost event from set 1 that did the same thing. Lets you return an enemy non-leader unit to its owner's hand. You collect that unit's bounties, which is very cool. And we have Tobias Beckett, played by the ever awesome Woody Harrelson. I love a lot of the movies that he's in, but Tobias Beckett's a 4-cost, 4/5 Underworld. When you play a non-unit card, so anything that's not a unit, events, upgrades, etc., you may exhaust a unit that costs the same or less than the card you played. Use this ability only once each turn. So first time you play it, that's great. And smuggling, so you can bring them out from your resource zone. And we have a Wookiee Warrior in foil. So typically what I've seen, most people legendary-wise are pulling like 3 to 4 legendaries per box. So we have a chance to open some more here as we go. Let's see. We have another Bosk. We have a Deathwatch Hideout. Another Rivals Fall. Very cool. Card that I would definitely want to have. Foundling. Make all your other units that it's attached to a Mandalorian. Very cool. Very flavorful. All right, we have Commission. Searching the top 10 cards of your deck for a Bounty Hunter item or transport card. Reveal it and draw it. So pretty cool little search effect. We have another Clan Saxon Gauntlet. And we have Headhunting. So I didn't read this before. This is a 2-cost aggression villainy card that says, event that says attack with up to 3 units one at a time. They can attack bases for these attacks. Each bounty hunter that attacks this way gets +2/+0 for its attack. So this is a great effect to cheat on actions. So this is going to let you attack consecutively with 3 units. If they're bounty hunters, they're going to get a boost, and it lets you wipe out the opposing units if you can trade with them. So action cheating in this game, basically I take an action, you take an action, I take an action, you take an action. And we go through until both players have a pass effect, whether it's saying I claim the initiative or pass, and then we move from there. In our rare slot, we have a legendary DJ, the Blatant Thief. He's a 3-cost, 3/5 with smuggle. So again, vanilla 3/5, but when he's smuggled out for 7 double yellow, so he's going to cost 9 if you're not in a double yellow, in just a mono yellow deck. You take control of an enemy resource when he's smuggled. When this unit leaves, play that resource's owner takes control of it. So it does give you some ramp out of the resource zone for smuggle. And then our foil is just the House Cast Soldier. So that is our 3rd legendary of this box. We'll see if we're lucky enough to pull another one, or maybe we can rip a showcase in the last few packs. We have another Hondo, another Remote Village. All right, we're to our uncommons. We have a Mercenary Gunship, another Enfyn's Nest, another Jabba's Rancor with a rare being Ruthlessness. So this is an upgrade for 1 cost in Aggression Villainy. Gives +2/+0 to the attached unit. And when attached unit gains, when this unit attacks and defeats a unit, deal 2 damage to that defending player's base. So basically the +2/0 that you're getting gives it an overwhelmed 2 all the time. Pretty sweet. And we have a McClunky, or McClunky, 1 cost event. Return a friendly non-leader underworld unit to its owner's hand if you do deal 3 damage. That's our foil for the pack. All right, looking at it, we have 3 packs left. So we have a Bo, a Boba, and a Lando left to open. Let's see what we get. We have another Rey. We have another Maz Kanata's Castle. Go through our commons here. Relentless Pursuit. uncommons, top target, one of the uncommon bounties. We have a Bo-Katan Kryze, so not only does she have a leader that's a hero, that's the hero Mandalorian leader in red, but she has a double red cost 2-drop unit. Showing her fighting, I believe, in the Clone Wars series when she's fighting in parts of the Siege of Mandalore. But she's a 2-cost 3/3. Outside of a double red deck or a mono red deck, she is going to cost 4. So that is a big downside on that end. 4 for 3/3, not as good. 2 for 3/3, pretty good. When defeated, each player with 15 or more damage on the base draws a card. We have a Hyperspace IG-11. And we have our rarest Enterprising Lackeys. So it's a 5/5 for 4 in double command. So again, mono green deck, 4 costs. Anything else, going to cost 6 or more. When defeated, you may defeat a friendly resource. If you do put this unit into play as a resource, and then you could smuggle them out later. So kind of gives it a nice little loop, which is pretty cool. Seems like it's a pretty interesting card. And then we have the Kintan Intimidator Hyperspace Foil Common. All right, we got 2 packs, Lando and Boba. We're going to open Lando first and save Boba for last, because he's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. We're going to flip this bad boy over. We got another Gar Saxon. We've got a regular Jabba's Palace. We're going to rip through these commons, and if we see something fancy, we'll look at it. All right, Purple Authority, Bounty Posting, Spark of Hope. This is actually pretty cool. Lets you take a unit that was just defeated, or choose a unit in your discard pile. If it was defeated this phase, you get to put it in to play as a resource. So you basically smash one of your units into something, like say your turn 1 play, smash it in, trade with the opponents, clear the board, and then play this to put it into your resource pile. And our rare is Let the Wookiee Win. Your opponent chooses one. You're ready up to 6 resources, or you ready a friendly unit. If it's a Wookiee unit, attack with it. It gets +2/+0 for this attack. So this card, I think you definitely have to time when you're going to play it. You want to not only have a Wookiee on the battlefield, or at least a unit on the battlefield that has not attacked, but you also want to have used some, if not all, of the resources listed. So if you can ready 6 resources, it's turn 5, you've got 6 resources. Make sure you've used them all before you play this card, or that your last 2 being used. So you play a 4-drop, you play this, you know, have another unit out that's not exhausted. You can then get the advantage of either of these effects, which is really cool. And in the common slot we have, or in the foil slot, we have a Timely Intervention. All right, last pack. All right, Boba Fett, be good to me. You are the Daimyo. Protect this city. Give me a showcase. No showcase, but we have a Hyperspace Rey. So full art Rey leader. Very cool. And not Hyperspace Base, Remote Village. Again, we're going to fly through these. We're going to stop if we see something cool. All right. Cool. Hyperspace Public Enemy Bounty. All right, we got a Frozen Carbonite. Lets you attach it to a non-leader unit. The unit can't get ready, and you exhaust it when it played. So it just freezes a unit down, locks it down until that upgrade is defeated. Pirateer Crew, 2/2 for 2. You can smuggle it out for 6, which is a lot. But when smuggled, give 3 experience tokens to this unit. So it smuggles as a 6-drop 5/5. Pretty solid. We have a Rose Tico, and our last rare in the pack is going to be a Sugi. 4-drop double vigilant, so double blue aspect, 4/6. She's an underworld bounty hunter. When an enemy unit is upgraded, this unit gains Sentinel, so she becomes a Sentinel if their opponent has any upgraded units. And you can also play her with her smuggle cost for 6 in a blue. And our last foil for box number 1 of Shadows of the Galaxy is a Sonara Sand. Awesome. Very, very cool. Well, again, thank you very much. We'll look at these legendaries again real quick. We were able to get a DJ, a Kylo's TIE Silencer, and a Rey. Those are our 3 legendaries from the box. So once again, my name's James. Welcome to MixSwoo. We're going to cover Star Wars Unlimited primarily. You may see Legos. You may see Lord of the Rings. You may see Magic the Gathering. There are things that will come out on these channels. I have 2 Instagram pages, MickMTG and MixSwoo. So you want to look at Magic, you want to look at Star Wars. Follow me on Instagram. Check those out. Other than that, thanks, and may the force be with you.